Donald Trump didn't just wake up one day and decide to be divisive. That man was born in it, wrapped in it, and raised to weaponize it. You ever notice how some people act like Trump's racism is some sort of like 2016 surprise? Nah, that man's been on brand since birth. So let's go back. His grandfather, Friedrich Trump, he came over from Germany on a boat in 1885. Illegally, might I add. He ducked military service back home and came here looking for a bag. Runs in the family. And he made that bag by running hotels, brothels, restaurants, all during the Yukon Gold Rush. So let that sink in. The same family screaming about illegals and traditional values built their fortune off of bootlegging and sex work. So we fast forward to Donald's daddy, Fred, the Trump who got arrested at a Klan rally in 1927. The Trump who built an empire on housing, but only if you were white. In the 1970s, Fred and Donald were sued by the Department of Justice for discrimination. They violated the Fair Housing Act. They marked Black applicants with a C for colored. And when asked, Donald said they weren't discriminating. They were just being careful about who they rented to. Careful. That's how he framed racism. They settled out of court, no admission of guilt. But the damage was already done. Because what Trump learned from that was simple. If you say it with a smile and a suit, they'll call it business instead of bigotry. And Donald, he didn't break the mold, he polished it. So let's talk about what Trump knew about politics before he ran for president the first time. He knew absolutely nothing. This is a man who once said, and I quote, "Nobody knew healthcare could be so complicated." Bruh, everyone knew, except you. And he gets military advice from watching the shows, whatever that means. He claimed windmills cause cancer, said injecting bleach might help with COVID, said we should take the guns first and go through due process second. That's not policy, that's delusion with a microphone. And yet, people followed him. Not because he was informed, but because he made it okay to hate out loud again. So let's run the receipts, because you know I got them. In 1989, he took out full-page ads calling for the death penalty for the Central Park Five. In case you don't know, those were the 5 Black and Latino teens that were accused of a crime that they never committed. He even doubled down after they were exonerated, because it was never about justice, it was always about punishment. In 2011, he launched the birther conspiracy against Obama, said he needed to see the president's birth certificate, because a Black man in power, oh wait, that's too much. He had to question his legitimacy, had to remind America who was real and who wasn't. He called Mexicans rapists and criminals. He told 4 U.S. congresswomen of color to go back where they came from. He called majority Black nations shithole countries. And during a 2020 debate, when asked to denounce white supremacy, he told the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by. They put it on their merch, and he said nothing. This isn't accidental. This isn't a gaffe. This is a man who knew exactly how to play to America's darkest instincts, because he was raised on them. Trump's racism isn't new. It's not performative. It's ancestral. It's rehearsed. It's profitable. And every time somebody says that's just how he talks, just remember, so did his daddy. So did his grandfather. And now he's teaching that very same language to a new generation. This was never about making America great. It's about making it go back to a time when only a certain kind of person got to be American.